morning. I think it's around noon. But I am about to get some errands done. I'm gonna go get my nails done that so desperately need it. And one of my friends got me a gift card for my birthday to Bellagio Nails in Marina del Rey, which is a really nice spot. So I'm gonna go do that. But first I am making my grocery list. First of all, I need to show these pants that I just put on. It's my first item from Split 59. I think that's what it's called. I got these from the Revolve Gifting in Stagecoach and I'm obsessed with these. My sister loves these pants and all of their clothes, but I've never actually tried them for myself. They're just like the basic black leggings, but what I love about, or I guess they're yoga pants, but what I love about these is that they're tight even down to the calf and then they kind of flare out. And then you get a little like boot cut. Put it on with a long sleeve black shirt because it matches. They really suck you in and they're comfy and they're not like a cottony material. They're more of a spandex, like, I don't know. They're not super soft, but they suck you in and I just think they're so cute. I just started making my grocery list and I want to show you guys what I do for my grocery list. Basically make a list of every meal that I'm gonna make for the week. So for this week, steak bowls, beef bowls, salmon bowl, and chicken buffalo bowl. If you can't tell, we're a big bowl family. It's just super easy and you just throw ingredients in and it ends up tasting so good. And I have smoothies as well. So I go through and I write steak bowls and every ingredient that I need to get under that. So avocado, corn, lime juice, black beans, shredded cheese, cilantro, cauliflower rice, and steak. Then I do that for every meal and I go through my fridge and I figure out what I have, what I don't have, and then I check it off on my list. For example, here is my fridge right now. It needs to be cleaned out. What do I have? I think I have corn somewhere in here. I have Mexican rice. I do have steaks. Omaha Steaks sent us these. So I do have that. Okay, I see some corn down there. All right, so I'm gonna knock corn off of the list and we have cheese, so we don't need that. Okay, everything else I do think that we need. So I'm gonna come back over here. I feel like I'm a very impulsive grocery purchaser. So like if I go to the grocery hungry, I'm buying everything in sight when I don't necessarily need it. So when I have this list, I really do stick to it and it helps me not go out of my way to like buy things that I don't need. So this is what I'm getting for the week, and maybe I'll get a couple little things, like I'll stray from the list and get a few snacks, maybe some breakfast items, or I'm trying to do a lot of smoothies this week. So yeah, maybe I'll throw a couple things in there, but for the most part, this does really help me when I'm grocery shopping to know what I'm getting and to stick to it. I just pulled up to the nail salon and I'm finishing my Celsius. This is a new flavor. I think it's called Oasis Sparkling Prickly Pear Lime. It's really good, but I also just got this sherbet Celsius and it is the best flavor that I've ever had. That and the Coca-Cola Celsius are amazing. I will say I try to find more clean energy drinks than this, but they just taste so good and they get the job done for sure. Also having a little snack because I forgot to eat breakfast, and these chopsticks, I promise you, are just like life-saving. They fit into my little belt bag and I just always have them on me. I haven't been to this nail salon, but it looks really cute and it's right in my neighborhood in Marina del Rey. So I am excited to try it. These are so grown out. I don't know if you can see that. I'm trying to decide what I'm gonna get. I think I might do French. I might do like a clear pink like this, but I'm kind of tired of it. I usually do like skinny oval, but maybe I'll go for a different shape. I don't know. We'll see. But it looks really nice. It looks cute. I just finished my nails and I'm actually obsessed. I hope that you can see. Whoop. Oh my gosh. They did such a good job with my nails. They cut my cuticles and they said that the way that my last nail salon was doing the Gel X, it just wasn't the correct thing. So they took the nails off, put them back on, and then she did 2 layers of put it in neutral for the base. And then for the tip, she did Funny Bunny, just 1 coat. And then I thought that she was done and it just didn't look like super blended like I wanted, because I just wanted more of that natural look. And she did 1 coat of put it in neutral again after the tip was already done, so it just blended it all together. I'm obsessed. I will continue doing this so like clean and beautiful and elegant, but it's something that I won't get tired of. So if you are looking for some new nail combos, this is definitely a good one that you should save. Here's everything I got for 2 people on a clean, high protein diet. Let's go through it. Siete chips, lemon wafers, don't come for me. This is the one bad thing that I got. Coffee, organic spicy black beans, onions, mangoes, avocados, macadamia milk, wild caught salmon, cilantro, frozen edamame, green onion, pistachio almond milk creamer. I'm such a sucker for anything pistachio. Wild blueberries, frozen strawberries, poppies, buffalo bitchin' sauce, the best kind, Greek yogurt, spinach, almond butter, organic pasture-raised eggs, English cucumber, English muffins, organic chicken breast, organic whole milk, organic 93% lean, 7% fat, sour cream and onion chips. These are the best healthy Pringles. Cholula, rice, vanilla Zevia cola. We just got back from the gym. I trained legs today, so I am actually shaking. We're about to make dinner, and I got this salmon, this wild caught salmon from Whole Foods, and the guy at the counter told me that it is the best salmon, and he said it is the best salmon that you will ever have, and you'll spend the rest of your year thinking about this salmon when you have other salmon that doesn't compare. But it's fresh Copper River sockeye salmon. And what we're gonna do with it is, I learned this trick from this other girl that I follow, Gracie Norton, I think is her name. I forget, but I really like her. She always has the best recipes. I forgot they left the skin on. That's okay. See how red this salmon is. This is how salmon's supposed to look, and I try to kind of stay away from the farm-raised stuff as much as I can. Sometimes we'll cook it, but the wild caught just almost tastes like way too fishy, but he swears that this one is so good because TMI, but it's kind of like they're about to mate with each other, so they're like storing up a lot of fat, and yeah, I don't know, that's grossing me out thinking about it, but that is why it's so good. You get Dijon mustard. I usually don't use a grain mustard, but I'm out, so this is what we are going with. But you just put this like a big dollop on top, dollop, whatever it is. It's like a little thin layer so that all of the seasonings will stick to it, and then it makes this like yummy crust. And we're gonna air fry this. It's my favorite way to cook salmon. Just gets it like nice and crispy but still juicy in the center. Have like a thin layer like this, and then start with salt and pepper. This is the key. So you gotta get coconut sugar and you put this, sprinkle that on top of the Dijon, and this makes it like savory but also a little sweet, and it really tastes like you're getting it from a restaurant. Like, it's so good. And then you do paprika. I kind of just throw anything I have on top of this, but I love paprika, I love garlic, and you just like pat this in. So I do garlic powder. Wait, this is onion powder. We'll do a little bit of that. Regular paprika. I'm almost out, so I'm just gonna finish it off on this. I just love like a lot of seasoning, so I'm just gonna top this off. Add it in, make sure it gets all nice, and then air fry it on I think 425 for maybe like 15 minutes. I need to double check, but I'll make sure to write that in the notes. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. And then we're doing some other like random stuff. I'm gonna do a big cucumber. I'm gonna dice a mango, put that in the bowl, then avocado, and we have frozen shelled edamame that we're gonna put in there, and then rice and spinach. That's gonna be our bowl for tonight. Do you think that's good?
I think that's great.
Okay. Wait, can you? Okay. Ready?
Mm-hmm.
Wait, let me put this on. Oop. That's so it catches all the juice and our air fryer doesn't stink. Okay.
Hello, YouTubes and TikToks and Facebooks. And,
no one puts anything on Facebook.
and Redditors.
No. We're only on Reddit for sleuthing.
And Xers.
What is, oh, Twitter?
Come with me for my house tour. My name's Bailey Brown. I just finished my 40-minute Sammy Clark workout. Now come cook with me.
That is not what I said.
These are silicone.
Oh my God.
My surgeon's link is in the description.
Stop!
This is my Groodle Charlie. Charlie has my same surgeon. That's why he looks so youthful. Shout out to Rachel for hooking your girl up with Botox. Doggybotox.com.
Oh my God.
This is what I look at every morning, but I'm sure to remind my husband that this isn't good enough and he's poor. I need more oceans. This is disgraceful.
Back me up. Oh my gosh, I'm like actually a tomato. I just went to the hardest workout class. It was a mat Pilates class in Santa Monica, and it's called Heated Room. So if you are in LA, you have to go check them out. They also have a location in West Hollywood, but I am dripping sweat, and I'm not a big sweaty person, but I am literally dripping so much sweat. That was such a good class, and this studio is so gorgeous. I am so inspired by them because they did a phenomenal job with just like the layout of the studio and just the aesthetics of the entire thing. I'm so inspired by them, and that was a bomb workout, like so good. So you should check them out. I'm about to go home and maybe make some breakfast and then yeah, do some work because it's Friday, so I should do that. I just got home and it's such a pretty view right now. Are you in there? Yeah. Oh, it's so beautiful. I just got these Pro Mix electrolytes that I'm about to pour in my water because I just sweat out like my entire body weight. My faves recently, Array, Tone, and Lemmy Matcha. These are good for energy. I'm actually gonna take these right now. They're sending me new, like a PR package of this. Also, Just got this from ProMix. I haven't opened it yet, but it's bovine liver, and I think that it's supposed to be really good for like hormone levels, energy, detox. So probably gonna start taking that. What the gummies look like. They're sour. The good thing about ProMix is that in these little packets, so you don't even have to worry about scooping them. And if you don't know about electrolytes, it's a great way to stay hydrated. We lose a lot of like minerals in our body, and electrolytes rehydrate you. And they're especially great after a sweat workout like I just did. And you just put them into your water. These specifically have pink Himalayan salt and potassium and magnesium. So those are all really good minerals that you need in your body, and you get to hydrate without having any sugar. So what I'm gonna do is crack an egg. So I got these organic pasture-raised eggs, but I just crack it right there, let it do its thing. The English muffins that I just bought, and I used to eat Ezekiel bread a lot, and if you don't know what this brand is, Ezekiel bread is sprouted grain bread. So it isn't gluten-free, but it's supposed to be really healthy. Good carbs, fibers, protein, 6 grams in half of one of these. And I'm just gonna air fry that for a little bit. It's not the most green avocado because it just gets oxidized by the air, but it's okay, it's still good. I will put like a little olive oil in it, but I'm not going to since I use that for the eggs. Garlic powder, red pepper flakes, salt, pepper, okay. And then I just mix it up again. And I'm gonna throw that on top of the English muffin and then put the egg on top. A little bit of honey because I got this from the, where did I get this? It says Santa Barbara, but we actually got it in Los Olivos, and it's avocado honey. A good pan that's non-toxic and also doesn't stick. This one is caraway, so I like this better. I also have all of the Always pans. This one, look at that. It's not even sticking like one tiny bit. And then I'm just gonna flip it to get the yolk like on both sides. The toxic pans have Teflon in them, which can flake off, and it is such a harsh chemical. It was actually used to, I think, in like the creation of atomic bombs, it was used in that, and that's when it first got introduced in the 60s or something. But non-toxic pans are like a must-have. You have to get the ones that are super expensive, like caraway is kind of expensive. You don't have to do that, but I do love these, and they have a lot of other amazing products. But I would just start out with one pan. Like, you don't need a whole bunch of them. Just get one pan and use that for like everything. And get working. Oh my god. Today I am making a healthy tuna salad. What am I doing with my hands? I'm making a healthy tuna salad recipe because I don't have anything for lunch and I need some high protein. So let's get into it. add a little red onion because who doesn't want stanky breath? Usually recipes will use a lot of mayonnaise, which can be really unhealthy. Surprise, surprise, I am subbing a little Greek yogurt. I have this healthy Serrano spicy mayo, and it's used with like avocado oil. This is a must. Dijon mustard. Oh my gosh, this is gonna be so good. One tiny piece of sourdough. Had to put on shorts because we are doing, I'm building this shelf. Yeah, I just need something to hold all of my workout clothes, and I'm really trying to maximize the space of our apartment. So I'm building this today, and if not, it's going straight back to Amazon. Part of me is like, I should have gotten something from Facebook Marketplace, or I should have gone to Home Goods, but no. We are women and we do hard things, and if there's anything that my mom has taught me, it's that women are so capable of building things and putting things together and doing things on their own. So we are strong girlies, we're gonna do it, and we don't need no man. Okay, I'm being dramatic. This is like a 4-foot dresser, but we do not need a man, for real. But we love our men. Maybe moving out of this apartment, not moving from LA, but just moving out of this apartment because I love this apartment, but it is genuinely the most expensive one on the marina, and I really want to live in a house and have more space. Being in Nashville and growing up there, it's very much, I mean, very much like a thing to get married young, have kids, and just kind of follow that traditional plan, which is great for some people, but for me, I am just not really one to follow like a cookie cutter plan, and it works for a lot of people, but like I didn't even want to get married. I never wanted to get married until I met Glenn. And now I'm like really happy that I'm married and that we've formed this union, but I just also feel like I'm trying to do everything on my own time and not feel behind, not feel like time's running out. But yeah, so trying to embrace living in this apartment, but I think that like if we did move, it would be in the next year. So I don't know if it makes sense to keep this apartment because Glenn's work is here and he definitely has to be here, I would say, for the next year or so, but then he might be moving on to the next location or just the next thing in general. And if we stayed in California, I would love to go to Newport. I'm obsessed with Newport and I think it's like a great place to settle down, or San Diego. I have a lot of friends in San Diego and I really like it. So I could live there, but my ultimate dream, and even before I met Glenn, I was in love with Australia, and I said that I could never move out of the country unless it was to Australia, and then lo and behold, I met my person and he was Australian, and I just thought it's meant to be. I think that I could convince him to move to the Gold Coast in the next like few years, and when we settle down and have kids and raise a family, but we're not near that right now. We're just kind of like living life and just enjoying the time that we have right now. And yeah, I just think it's easy to get caught up in the what should I be doing, but just enjoy your life and everything will work out how it's supposed to.